Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm leaving my place of influence, my personal plantation. I call it Candyland. But yeah, you know, there's been a lot of talk about Mr. KanYe West and Mrs. Kardashian West, correction, Miss Kardashian, and the comedian P. Davidson. You know what's interesting? I really want to start this off by thanking all those people, and you know who you are, for adding the stigma on to mental illness. You know, never mind KanYe West. Well, never mind Kim Kardashian West has never said anything about KanYe being violent toward her. Never mind the fact that there's been no charges pressed against KanYe West for stalking or threatening or anything of that nature. But yet we have countless of internet psychologists and psychiatrists who seem to know, well, he needs to get some help. He's not taking his meds, this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, you would think that, I mean, I guess reasonably you would think, logically you would think that someone who has that amount of wealth has people around him constantly. Also, wouldn't be able to do anything, you know, let's say for example, okay, I guess people kind of think that he's just going to snap and kill the mother of his children. Now, anytime these type of people come outside their houses, there's paparazzi there. So, it's kind of, and then, you know, you got to think about it. All the theatrics that are going on right now, what kind of, let's see, what kind of stealth or pre-planning would someone like that do? Someone of that stature would do to someone else of an equal or well, I don't know, I don't want to say greater. I don't want to say Kim Kardashian is a greater stature of KanYe West, but, you know, someone of, I would just say equal stature as a KanYe West. You know, these are two high-profile people, you know. And then you think about it like this. I don't know why it's so difficult to understand that these people are master marketers and advertisers and promoters of whatever they may have going on. Why it's so difficult to believe that what they're doing right now is all playing into the promoting of their brand. And then you think about someone like, okay, you know, I guess Pete Davidson, you know, and I'm hearing things like, okay, well, Pete Davidson had jokes about KanYe, blah, 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 2018 or whatever, but I look at it like this. They say KanYe, you know, I mean, I'm going to go by Forbes. You know, because Forbes tends to differ from what KanYe actually says or other sources may say. Forbes says the man's worth 1.8. Kim's easily worth about one or more billion too. And so you have these people here, and then you have Pete Davidson, who's worth a paltry $8 million. So basically, what Kim has done is basically went down and began slumming with the health. Or well, I guess someone of the health status. I mean, you look at it like this. These are people that were married for a considerable amount of time. Actually married for longer than what some people would have imagined they'd be married. Damn, motherfucker. So it's like so you got people that have been married considerably longer than what you thought, and now they're going through a high profile divorce, whatever. So you have Kanye. Meanwhile, he has an album coming out. He has a documentary coming out. He should. I think he should be releasing some form of Yeezy. I don't know. I think he's on the Yeezy boot right now. You don't go a day without seeing Kim Kardashian. Either posting some professional selfies. In the course of the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians looming. So all this is excellent plot. And then there's something else that you notice about Kanye. Whenever he has a project coming out, he always tends to get into the media, and it's not like he has to pay for big billboards or ads and like that. All he has to do is something that'll draw the attention of the gullible. So when I say that, I look at it as if all this chatter. You have these celebrities coming out. Of all people, you have what's the motherfucker Kiss, the guy from Kiss, the one that's always not the ones that's always talking shit. I forget his name, but he come out talking about that. Talking against Kanye. This guy, he's someone who's always had something to say negative against rap, I guess. When rap took over for rock and roll, was leaving off for punk rock or whatever. Whatever Kiss was rock and roll, whatever. And he has an issue with hip hop artists and hip hop and the hip hop genre, I guess. So I guess any opportunity for him to say something negative against a hip hop artist will fit into what he stereotypically sees these artists as being. That's good for him. But then you also have cats like D.L. Hughley. Now D.L. Hughley doesn't necessarily have a past that's squeaky clean in regards to reputation. So it's like you get up there talking about he gets up there talking about, well, if it was my daughter, then I'd do something. What would you do, DL? What would you do to a billionaire that you can't get access to, that has layers of security? What would you do, DL? So my thing is, I see it as all three of them playing Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and Pete Davidson, all playing up for the media. Because you look at it like that. What is Pete? All Pete has to do has at this point from this is to gain. All he can do is gain from this. Like I said, the man it's worth $8 million, and most of that was made off of stand-up. It's not like he's a hellified actor. And you have Kanye. He's always pushing his brand out there, and it says like they'll play it like, okay, he has mental problems, this, that, and the third. So someone that's brilliant enough to say, because a little while ago they were saying he was begging because he was talking like he was broke and that he needed to borrow money from I don't know if it was Steve Jobs or one of them the Tesla dude or one of them guys. And he was trying to borrow Bill Gates or some of them guys. He's trying to see what he get a loan from, and that was a few years ago because he's hollering broke. And then a couple of years later, he turns around and then he's in the billionaires club. He's like he's considered, worth one of the wealthiest men, one of the wealthiest black men in America. So even with this mental illness that people say that he has, he must obviously be doing something that must be constructive. But who am I to say? The man he said we done with the history. We want to focus on the future. And really, that's something that we all should be considering about. The past is one thing. The past is great. We have to think about our futures, man. What's going on in the future. So he renamed February from Black History Month, in its opinion, to Black Futures Month. And what he did, he released a stem player that went along with his album. But the stem player is not the album. The stem player the album can only be played through the stem player at this point. So the media, and what made it so bad, the media was trying to play it like he was charging $200 for the album. No, the stem player is $200. And what the stem player will do is like let's say, for example, like you have future artists that come out and they put their album out and they make it to where it can only be played through the stem player. So what it does is that it kind of eliminates to a degree the illegal downloads, and it kind of puts more money into the artist's pocket, and it also enables the listener to enjoy the product in a more versatile fashion, because what you can do is you can take certain parts out of the song, you can remix the song with that, this, that, and the third. Now, if this stem player does, if it fulfills what I see it should fulfill, that would be something that revolutionizes music. So I'm not really, this is really off the cuff. And I'm coming here on my YouTube, man, because, I don't know what it takes to get traction on these things and shit. Because, hey, I want to build my viewers up or whatever, so I would ask anyone who might have sat through my video this far to please subscribe and tell others to subscribe, share, do things like that. Come in the comments and talk a little shit. Let me get on the algorithm. I'm trying to get in the algorithm. So, yeah, man. Mind y'all motherfucking business on KanYe, though, man. And mind y'all business on Kim Kardashian West. Because, you look at y'all act like Kim Kardashian is suddenly probably purebred, like she's some sort of shrinking violet. Kim knows how to handle herself around men. She's had, it's not like, she was a virgin when she met KanYe. And that doesn't necessarily have to say, well, just because if she is promiscuous or she is out there with the guys, or and I guess you really can't say she's out there with the guy. I don't know what the bride do, but I know what kind of image. I know when her image is half naked, but even if you say to the fact, well, even if she does all this, she doesn't deserve to be harassed and that's that, the third, man. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and mind y'all business. Because y'all don't, the thing about it is that in a lot of cases, y'all be with folks that, y'all either be with folks that you do the kind of things, the similar kind of things, the crazy type of shit that could be considered harassing or stalking to the person that you're with. Or someone that does the crazy type of things that may be considered harassing or stalking. I guess underneath the definition that y'all that many are putting under for Mr. KanYe West. And my new bitch bad. I know Illuminati man. I don't know what y'all expect to see, man. Yeah, it's like y'all talk this shit like y'all damn near wish the motherfucker would snap out. Nah, I look at it like this, man. I pray. and then this ain't got shit to do with me, like all that, like this gossip shit, This ain't got shit to do with me, but I pray that man has a good circle around him, and a lot of these rap cats or whatever the fuck that's worth. But I hope that this man has a good circle around him that doesn't allow him to crash out and keep his mind focused. But really, I think, in the back of my mind, I think he playing on. I think he playing on the public, and I think he playing on all these folks who have all this shit to say about how he's handling his divorce from his wife. Since when is the media so captivated about one man in their divorce? But it always has to be a doppelganger. The black man has to assume the position of the villain. So they need a villain, and KanYe is the villain that they needed. He's always the villain that they needed. Ever since it's like George Bush doesn't care about black people, and then it's like he's snatching the mic from Taylor Swift, and when he told Jay-Z to call, don't send his goons on him. And then when he goes in the trunk with the red hat on, man, y'all just fall for the man. Y'all just falling for the manipulation in the game, man. All you have to do is sit back and listen to the music and enjoy the show. So, as I approach my exit, I really hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you have agreements, and I also hope that you have criticisms, because I'm built for either one of them. So once again, I can't really see because the sun's right directly in my, so I'm keep on y'all ride with me for a while longer, and so I can see how to cut this thing off here. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get in the motherfucking algorithm. I'm trying to get some shares and some likes, man. I'm a working man. I'm not just sitting around all day by the computer, pulling the handle like it's a slot machine, hoping that motherfucker pay me out. But I do hope this motherfucker pay me out. But I'm a working guy. I work on the white man's job. I call it my personal plantation on this candy land. So I'm just like the rest of these cats out here. I'm just trying to get some of this motherfucking internet money. Just get thousands and thousands of dollars in the checks and shit. Then they can get some of this bread, man. Come on into the Naj room, the Nijar room, the nigga room. Come on, fuck with your guy Flav, man. So all in all, go ahead and get this thing up out here. I got a person out here. I can't believe it. Well, hello, person whoever's out there checking me out. So, yeah, man. Let KanYe be KanYe. Let Kim be Kim. Let Pete be Pete. Let them motherfuckers handle their goddamn business, man. Y'all get too caught up in the situation and then ain't got a goddamn thing to do with y'all. It's not paying down one of y'all. So, yeah. Shout out to whoever that is, whoever that mystery one person who's out there in cyberspace. I appreciate you being there with me, man. Oh, lady, a person, whatever your pronoun may be, however they play that game. Peace and love.